No healing balm for America. Right, read on that.
A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back?
You see that? A sword is sent, and who's going to turn it back? You see, it can't be stopped. It's set it is already set in motion. Right? It is already set in motion, and it can't be stopped. Read on.
Verse 4. A fire is set among you, and who may quench it?
You see, again, these things are already in motion. The fire is already.
2nd Ezra 16:7. It says, may one turn against the arrow that is shooed of a strong archer. Right? 8. The mighty Yahweh sendeth the plague, and who is that can drive them away?
Right, read on.
Number 9. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is that may quench it?
Exactly. You see that? The Lord sent us these plagues. The Most High God sent us these plagues, and who could quench it? Now give me Jeremiah 51:7. 51 and 8.
Jeremiah 51:8, and it reads, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed.
Right? Read on.
9. Who would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed?
You see that? She is not healed. Meaning the plagues are not going to get turned away. Those plagues cannot be turned away. You see that? It's saying the same thing in different parabolic forms. Right? Read on.
Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies.
You see that? The same thing. Right? The plagues are sent forth. The destruction is sent forth. Right? And it can't be turned back, and there's no healing ointment for it. You understand? Now give me Revelation, the 18th chapter. Now let's get Revelation 18:1.
Revelation 18:1, and it reads, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lifted with his glory. And he cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen.
You see that? There's no healing ointment. Right? Babylon the great, which is America, right, is fallen. Right? Read on.
Is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils.
Gone, right? Read on.
And the hold of every foul spirit, in a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Read on.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Right, all nations, man. That democracy, again, the manner of life, right? You name it. All the abomination that is spoke about in Revelation, the 17th chapter. Right, that cup that's filled with abomination. All the nations partake in it. All of them. Right? To where they're now accepting the alternative lifestyle now. That is madness. Like, that's what America do. All right? Read on.
It says, and the king of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Right. All the other nations have committed fornication with her. Right? You see that? So they have accepted the customs, the philosophies, democracy, you name it. They've accepted it, right? Read on.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich to the abundance of her deliciousness.
Right. All because what? America now is a consumer nation. They don't produce anything. So all the other countries who make stuff or mass produce stuff, they send it here. So when America is destroyed, nobody buys their products anymore. So they're going to be suffering, right? Read on.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Exactly. Now, our people, the Israelites, the people of Negro, Native American, Indian descent, Latino and Hispanic, right? Come out of her, right? Read on.
That ye be not partakers of her sin.
That you're not partaking of her sin. You're not doing what she have in the cup that she have in her hand in Revelation the 17th chapter is talking about. All the abominations. Come out of her that you're not doing these abominations. Right, read on.
that he received not of her plague.
And that you don't receive of her plagues. What are the plagues? It's the destruction, that fire we read about, that is coming, that they can't turn back. Like the arrow that is shot of a mighty archer, that can't be turned back. The plague and the pestilence that is sent, that we read about in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, that can't be turned back. Right? Read on.
For her sin have reached unto heaven.
America's sins have reached up unto the heavens. All the wickedness that has been committed, that has been done, it has reached unto heaven. Right, read on.
And Yahweh have remembered her iniquities.
And the Most High remember all the iniquities that has been done. Right, read on.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Right, reward her as she has rewarded you. See that what was done to his people, the Israelites, people of Negro, Native American, Indian descent, Latino, and Hispanic, what was done unto us. Right, read on.
And double unto her double according to her works.
She has to get double. For the wickedness that was done, you have to get double. Double. See that? That's judgment from the Lord. That is judgment from the Lord. What is coming. Understand? So that's what America is facing, and you Edomites, you can't get around your judgment. You cannot get around your judgment. Read on now.
And the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Right. Cup that she hath filled, right? That wine of her fornication, filled to her double, right? Read on.
7. How much torment and sorrow give her?
So much torment and sorrow. Give her what? That's what she has done. That's what she has done since the inception. All that she has done is going right back at her. And the Edomites, matter of fact, all the heathens, all what they have done throughout the years, is going to get done unto them. Right? Not just Babylon and the Edomites, but all heathens. Right? Read on.
How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Right. Go on.
So much torment and sorrow give to her.
How much you have glorified yourself and lived deliciously and proud of it. So much torment and sorrow is going to be recompensed to you. Right, read on.
For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Exactly. Because the end what God is, the kingdom is going to reign forever. That's what you think. You're thinking by voting in a new president, right? You think because there might be a new president that America course is going to change. It ain't going to change. And it ain't going to stop her judgment. It can't. It is impossible. It is sealed for destruction. Right? Read on.
Therefore shall her plague come in one day. Death and mourning and pain. And she shall be utterly burned with fire.
Thus shall a judgment come in one day. Death, mourning, and famine. See? It's going to catch you off guard when you least expect it. Right? When you least expect it, it's when it's going to catch you off guard. You understand? Because while you're thinking your kingdom is going to go on forever. Right? And that's being proud. That's being proud. Right? Read on now.
For strong is the Most High power who judgeth her.
Again, you see that? The Most High God, Yahweh, has judged you. Right? He has judged you. Right? Read on.
And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her.
See, all the heathens are being judged as well. Right? Read on.
Shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment.
Shut up. Come up here.
No. I thought you had like arcade on.
No. Where you from, by the way? Dominican. Go to the Bible, right? Go and keep it.
No, I'm good though. Thank you.
Go ahead,
Verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, that great city Babylon that mighty city, for is in 1 hour, and thy judgment comes.
Right, you see that? America, that great city, in 1 hour is her judgment come. Right, read on.
And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her.
The merchants, right, are going to weep. Why? Nobody's buying their products anymore. Right, read on.
For no man buyeth their merchandise anymore.
See that? Because no man is buying the merchandise anymore. So like the majority of the stuff you get is just made in China. China's going to be weeping, or made in them Asian countries, or them third world countries as you call it. They're going to feel it, because nobody's buying their products anymore. You understand? Read on.
12. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thine wood and all manners vessels of ivory and all manners vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble. 13. And cinnamon and adore and ointment and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beans and sheep and horses and chariot and slaves and souls of men.
Read on.
14. And the fruits that thy soul lust after departed from thee, and all things which were deadly and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all.
Right, and that is happening now. Right? It's happening now, but on increments, right? On a small scale right now. It's happening on a small scale. You understand? But all these things are happening right now, but on a small scale. But you will see later on, right, as this Third World War progress. As the Third World War progress, you're going to see a lot of changes. A whole lot of changes. All right, read on out.
The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. 16. And saying, at last, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to now.
Right, in 1 hour, so great riches come to naught, and it's stressing that hour. See that? So as great as America is, 1 hour is coming to naught. Right, read on out.
And every ship master and all the company and ship and sailors and so many as trade by sea stood afar off. 18. And cried when they saw the smoke of a burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, at last, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ship in the sea by reason of her coastliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate.
1 hour is she made desolate, right? You see that? And it's stressing that point again to show you that America's destruction is evident. Again, as I say, all you gotta do, turn off your CNN and your mainstream media and look at other country news and see what's truly going on. Then you'll understand the condition America is really in. Right? Israel. All right. Read on now. Yep.
20, verse 20.
Israel. Yep.
Rejoice over her, though heaven and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High had avenged you on her. 21.
I'm not a Jewish, meaning a modern Jew. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm from the ancient people, right? I'm from the stock of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right, ancient Hebrew, right? Huh? No. The whole Bible itself. The Bible. The Old and the New. The Old and the New.
Reading Revelation right now.
Yeah. What, Roman Catholicism? No, that's not dealing with the Bible. No, that's not dealing with the Bible. The Bible is really authentic and it's true. Roman Catholicism, that's a religion. We don't deal with religion. The Bible is not a religious book.